Hello everyone and welcome back to our Turkish language series. Today we're diving into the world of fashion and clothes. From shirts to shoes, you'll learn how to name various clothing items in Turkish, along with some practical sentences to use in daily conversations. Are you ready to update your wardrobe with some Turkish vocabulary? Let's get started. So the first word we are going to look at is a shirt. In Turkish, this is pronounced as
gömlek,
So for a used case scenario, you might say something like,
bu gömlek çok güzel,
which simply means this shirt is very nice. Next is pants, and this is pronounced simply as.
pantolon,
So when used in a sentence, you can say something like this.
pantolonun rengi nedir?
And all this means is what is the color of the pants. The next clothing item is dress, and it is known simply as.
Elbise,
A use case scenario will be to say something like.
elbise nerede?
And all this means is where is the dress. The next clothing item is a skirt. In Turkish, it is known as.
Etek,
To formulate a sentence, you can say something like.
bu eteği denemek istiyorum.
In English, this simply means I want to try on this skirt. Moving on to the next clothing item, which is a jacket. In Turkish, this is known as.
Ceket,
When used in a sentence, you can say something like.
hava soğuk, bir ceket giymeliyim.
In English, this simply means. It's cold, I should wear a jacket. The next item is shoes, and this is pronounced as.
Ayakkabı,
When used in a sentence, we can say something like.
ayakkabılar rahat mı?
Which simply means, are the shoes comfortable? The next clothing item is a hat, and in Turkish, this is known as.
Şapka,
Using this in a sentence, you can say something like.
şapkamı unuttum.
Which simply means I forgot my hat. Let's look at the next clothing item, which is a sweater. In Turkish, this is known as.
Kazak,
To use this in a sentence, you can say something like.
kışın kalın bir kazak giymeliyim.
This simply means I should wear a thick sweater in winter. The last clothing item we will look at is a coat. In Turkish, they call this.
Palto,
When used in a sentence, you can say something like this,
bu palto çok pahalı.
which means this coat is very expensive. Now let's look at some practical sentences for clothing before we end this segment. Here is the first sentence. You can follow along,
Elbiseni beğendim.
which simply means I like your dress. The next sentence is.
Pantolon çok uzun.
This simply means the pants are too long. The next one is.
Bu ceket çok rahat.
And this one simply means this jacket is very comfortable. Next up is.
Soğuk hava için bir kazak var mı?
And this simply means, do you have a sweater for cold weather? Moving on to the next sentence,
Şapkam arabada.
which means my hat is in the car. The last and final sentence is.
Kış için yeni bir paltoya ihtiyacım var.
Which simply means I need a new coat for winter. And that's a wrap on today's video. Now you know how to talk about clothes in Turkish and use them in everyday conversations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more language lessons. Keep practicing, and see you in the next video.
Görüşürüz.
And see you later. Thank you.